Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Laura. Laura, can you see my slides there?
Yeah, we can see those, Celine, and nothing else, so don't worry.
Super, thank you very much. So good afternoon, everybody. My thanks, first of all, to the QQI for giving me this lovely opportunity to showcase the approaches that we have taken to date in RCSI on trying to embed a culture of student partnership across all that we do. And I guess in preparation for the presentation this afternoon, I've taken a little bit of time to stop and reflect on our progress to date. And it struck me that our approach falls nicely into 7 key steps. So I'll try and run through these quite quickly with you. So first and foremost, having the genuine support of our senior management team has played, in my opinion, a critical part in our progress to date in embedding a culture of student partnership across all that we do. And as a testament to this, back in 2018, they had the vision and foresight to include student engagement as a key strategic enabler as part of our 4-year strategic plan from 2018 to 2022. And arising from this, my own appointment as Deputy Dean for Student Engagement was established. We subsequently convened a Student Engagement and Partnership Committee, comprising staff and a number of student representatives, and we were also allocated some financial support. Our next step was to define what student partnership looked like in the context of RCSI. We felt strongly that we needed to explicitly call out that true partnership equally values the expertise and perspectives of students and staff, and by working together, co-designing initiatives and co-creating solutions, we can drive positive change across the RCSI community and therefore enhance the overall student experience. And I guess as a health science focused institution, if we can enhance the overall student experience through partnership, we can ultimately enhance the knowledge and skills of our graduates. And given that our graduates in RCSI are all future healthcare professionals, hopefully we will ultimately positively impact human health, and hence a reference to human health in our definition. The third step in our journey so far was the development of a student engagement and partnership framework. And we could have focused our attention on promoting student partnership in relation to teaching and learning only, but we've been quite ambitious in our approach and broadened our framework to also include institutional management. And we've heard already from the USI President Lorna highlighting this, having student representatives in key decision-making processes is so important. But we've also included in the framework reference to our academic research community and also the local community and social environment of our university. We have since developed guiding principles, as you can see, surrounding the framework, which underpin our framework and which we consider to be best practice in student partnership in all that we do. Since 2018, we have launched 2 formal student engagement and partnership agreements, and these are formal agreements between RCSI and the SU and PGSU teams. And an important element of these is the identification and listing of key project priority themes that we want staff and students to prioritize in those particular years. A key element in terms of implementing a universal culture of student partnership is to promote it. And we've tried to do this by first developing a brand or logo, but also, where possible, presenting via a multitude of channels, not least to senior university boards, to schools and departments, both academic and professional. We've included presentations on student partnership at HR induction programs for new staff, during postgraduate orientation days, as well as launching our formal step agreements during what we refer to as our white coat ceremonies in RCSI, and these target all first-year undergraduate students across all years. We now also have a presence on our RCSI website. We've got a Twitter account. You can see our Moodle homepage here on the right-hand side of the slide. And we're particularly grateful to our SU and PGSU teams who've been very proactive in promoting student partnership via their extensive social media channels. If we want to engage students in partnership projects, we must recognise and value their unique expertise and perspectives that they bring to the table. In 2020, we launched the RCSI Student Partnership Champion Award, and this recognises students who work in partnership with staff on key projects aligned to our student engagement and partnership framework. And I think it's an absolute testament to our students and staff that in the year of a global pandemic, a total of 62 students in RCSI were awarded these certificates. And feedback suggests that the students really value this recognition. A significant advancement also in 2020 as part of our official student engagement and partnership programme was an open call for funding. We now have 2 annual funding calls open to all staff and all students. Level 1 funding provides student bursaries during semester time over 10 weeks at a maximum of 3 student contact hours per week, being mindful of the heavy academic load on our students. Level 2 projects are more substantial, where students work full-time over the summer for a period of 8 weeks. We put out the call for the first time over this academic year. We received a significant number of outstanding applications for both funding calls from both staff and students independently, and also co-applications, all of which were highly competitive. All projects underwent a comprehensive and independent review process, and the selection committee comprised both staff and students. And in this year alone, 12 projects received level 1 funding and 5 projects have received level 2 funding. Students and staff partnering on these projects receive the Student Partnership Champion Award certificates and also the digital badge shown on the right-hand side. And feedback from our staff and student partners to date has been incredibly positive. Finally, just to provide a sense of what has been achieved to date and maybe to provide some representative examples. As part of a priority project that was identified in our Student Engagement and Partnership Agreement back in 2019-2020, staff and students have collaborated, they've worked in partnership to generate a new and innovative RCSI Student Leadership Development Programme. This programme ran for 4 weeks during semester 2 of this year, with approximately 16 student contact hours. And it was designed to equip our student leaders with the knowledge and skills to support them in their leadership roles. And I think, well, I've absolutely no doubt that the success of the programme was in no small way down to the input and expertise provided by the student partners involved in its development. I've also shown just a small number of representative examples of student partnership projects that have received funding over the last year or so, which have included an open and inclusive policy, the generation of an open and inclusive policy for the recruitment of students onto RCSI committees, the development of equality, diversity and equality, diversity and inclusion, learning resources and initiatives for inclusion, not only in our curricula, but also in terms of supporting faculty development in this important space. And you can see other representative examples shown here. It just remains for me to finally leave you with the words of one of our student partners, who I think captures the essence of the power of student partnership, that together the perspectives of the students and the expertise of staff enables true reform, which is both innovative and enduring. So I've left you here some contact details, but it just remains for me to acknowledge all of those involved in promoting the culture of student partnership across all that we do in RCSI. A special shout out to our SU and PGSU teams. My thanks also to Oshin Hassan and NSTEP for his guidance and support, and to Laura and the QQI for providing me with this opportunity, really to showcase the progress that we've made so far in this important area. And of course, my thanks to you for your kind attention. It's been a bit of a whirlwind, but I was keen to keep it within the time frame. So thank you very much.